So to what intent do you honor all that you are? What elements of you are holding you back? In what factors of like what things are holding you back to know and honor yourself? Is it what you think and what you say and what you do? How are all of those aspects holding you back? In the things that you think, and the things that you say, and the things that you do? How do you act and behave with yourself? Do you not take a class because you fear you're not smart enough, or you're not aware enough, or you're not creative enough? Do you hold back in talking to certain people because you feel you're too shy, or you don't know enough, or the words won't come out? So whatever aspects that you feel, think, and know about yourself, allow that to change and shift in every moment. And that's called honoring. Truly, when you shift and change those frequencies of thought, word, and deed, you are honoring who you are as spirit. You honor your holiness. You honor your sacredness. You honor who you are as a divine source being. Just as a master were to stand in front of you, we would not dishonor the master as we dishonor ourselves. And yet we do it all the time. And so these profound self-healing invocations and classes and meditations, and when you tune in holographically to an event, even, you can have those streaming effects of the energy that will spill forward to you. And know it, intend it, and it will be felt, and you can change and shift your perspective from there. And we're talking about the whole self, the whole version of all that you are. We're not just talking about the physical being, but we're talking about what aspects are you holding back of the whole aspect of you? Are you holding back a multidimensional aspect of you? Are you holding back your psychic aspects? Are you holding back the physical health? Or what aspects of your whole being are you holding back? Because of a belief, because of a truth, because of an experience that has occurred, a bruising within the soul itself that we can heal and bring forward and bring it back into the fold to be loved, to be owned and accepted and embraced and acknowledged with source divine light, to be healed once again, to be set free and expand into your expanded bandwidth. Because you're expanding every time you do this. You integrate, you learn, you change, you alter your behavior, you alter the wordings, you alter what you know to be true. And therefore, your bandwidth gets bigger and stronger and brighter. That's why we say the pathwork is so profound, because it's practice. You're practicing in remembering and unfolding who you truly are. You're creating new paradigms. And we're not going to say habits, we're saying paradigms. Because that's what it is. It's a paradigm. You are a paradigm. You're a light field. You're just remembering how to swim and navigate around this immense, infinite, illuminated light field of all that you are. And this is what we call self-initiation and self-assuredness. To be in your own limitless, standing in your own profundity. And there's a part in my book 1. It's called Sensing Your Profundity on page 199. And when you really need a jump start and a kick start in your frequency, read that short little chapter. Because it's allowing you to tap into how quickly you can change your frequency. How quickly you can allow these activations of your ancient wisdoms to be called forth from your teams when you're ready to take on a new learning, a new inspiration, a new integration. If you weren't profound, you wouldn't be able to do that. But you do. And you can. And you are. Even listening to these shows, it shows your profundity in listening to these shows. For you've held yourself back in so many ways for so long, in so many lifetimes, but now you're here. So really, let's play. Let's get down to the basics and play with self-love, self-honor, self-respect, and feeling sacred within creation, because you are. The higher aspects of you are saying, hallelujah. Allow yourself to be sacred. Because creation sees you this way. And so the Interstellar Academy of Light, the seventh dimensional beings, we are a training authority, if you will, on those that desire diverse travel and communications within various systems. We assist in development of sensory skills and the tools required for each system and life within it, within the directive quadrants of space that they look after, I guess, to work within and explore. And so it's just like what we're doing right now. You know, I guess we could say that we are the Light Academy for Earth. You know, we're bringing forward information on what we're required to gain, what we're required to prepare ourselves with so that we can communicate and travel and be, you know, illuminated galactic humans, to be able to stretch our our understanding, our communication skills, our travel skills to outside the boundaries of our atmosphere. That's what we're doing right now. And so the Light Academy came in to say that that's what they do on their side of the world in the galaxy. So we may, they're coming forward with these introductions in joy and excitement for our expansiveness and soulful remembrance. And so they're understanding that we're remembering who we are. And those threads of remembrance, again, as we've talked about in many other shows, every time you do something that ignites a new potential, sends ripples of light, frequencies, electromagnetic pulses to creation, sending new waves of inspiration, new waves of potential. And there's beings and councils and light committees and light groups and all of these beings that are assisting humanity and assisting Gaia, assisting the galaxy, assisting the universe, assisting creation, can see these ripples of change. Someone else has been ignited. Someone else is awakened. And that's how profound you are. And I say it over and over and over again because it's true. It's absolutely true. And it's what you call to be profound within yourself. And that's, again, going back to your self-reflection and what that reflection means to you. And how can you seek out? How can you seek your profundity in all that you do? Whether it's driving your car, whether it's doing an errand for someone, whether it's doing something nice and compassionate for yourself, whether it's taking ownership in who you are as a divine light being and taking a class that you never thought you would take, but here you are. So honoring and feeling your profundity in all that you do, in how you make your meals, and how you honor your body, and how you look after others, and how you give your time to others, and how you give your time to yourself and your planet. All of these are allowing yourself to feel honored. That's how creation sees you. The Pleiadian emissaries of light, a touch of magic exists within each of you. A spark that can ignite a potential beyond your immediate belief. This magic, this divinely gifted program of light can assist you. Like the elixir to a potion, will be the catalyst of anything and all that you desire. When you are in this truth, it begins to release pulses. Pulses are action, it's energetic action, to inspire more creative and divine alignments. You dear ones are sown with source, with majestic magic, particles, and profound, that pack profound power, innately and uniquely to you. And all life that you experience is affected by it. This is the intrigue for many of us to watch and celebrate your remembrance and celebrate your awakening. So that we each have this encoding of source, which we've talked about in all shows, and how these encodings, and when we know about the encodings, when we create that knowingness that it exists within us, is then the catalyst that spurs on action from the intentions that we set forward. What do we intend to be true about our day unfolding? It's going to be a magical day. Something's going to unfold today. I just know it. And it's going to be magical. What do you intend to unfold about you? When you look at yourself, what do you intend to see? I intend to see grace. I intend to see humility. I intend to see someone who is compassionate beyond reason. I intend to see unconditional love for thyself. Unconditional, without conditions. That's the source magic that each and every one of us have encoded within us. And it's uniquely encoded to each and every human being, each and every aspect of life. And when you ignite this spark, this source spark, and you allow it and you play, this is what we call entanglement, quantum entanglement. You have the mastery skills to ignite intention and play with these imaginings. For it is real, it's universal understanding of what you have within you to create change. Play with this idea of this golden spark swimming within you, ready for your acknowledgement. How may you ignite it? How may it swim into new territory of brilliance and majesty? the next magical moment unfolding, and the next, and the next, and the next. Because you know that you have profound energy swimming within. Profound. There is nothing that you cannot create. With your intentions, with your loving emotions and emanations. Send it on a path to create a beautiful healing home, to create a beautiful sanctuary where you assist with healing animals, to create a meditative sanctuary for yourself. There is nothing that you cannot manifest when you create the knowingness that it exists and you exist within it. All things within creation already exist. If there is a desire or a dream that you want to experience, it already exists. It's our job, it's our role, it's why we're here as physical beings with an ego and with spirit to play with these concepts of imagination and emotion and creativity to bring it into manifestation. It's part of the concepts of the law of attraction, if you will. But it's truly about the law of humanity. It's why we're here. To play with all that we can play with as a master and know that we have all the tools that we need within to create anything. It's your knowingness to find it. Does it exist? Create that knowingness. Yes, it exists. I see it. I feel it. I sense it. I hear it. It's in all that I do. And you rise to a new thread, a new frequency that offers you a potential to see and have something unfold that shows you exactly what you know. I am magic. I have source swimming within me. There's nothing that I cannot connect with. I am linking in with the highest frequencies that have benevolent interactions that show me in every way how loved and how needed and required I am. The stories that I create, they're my stories, and I honor them. So allow these musings from our interstellar friends and family to be a part of how you walk about your day in every moment. Create new ideas and concepts of being sacred and honoring who you are and what you experience. For all that you experience is happening for a reason. There's nothing that comes to your forefront of your imagination or forefront of your thinking by accident. It's all flowing to you for a reason. And know that. Allow that to be your new knowing as well. So send your comments or questions, your stories, into Tina, or if you want to call Tina, I think the number is on the radio station there. I don't have the number, 702 something. Sorry, Tina. If you want to phone in, that's okay too. Whatever you want to connect with. So Tina's put me the number here. So it's 702-425-9230 if you want to call in with your story of awakening, with your story of moving into an idea of grander self-love. The energies that we will be connecting with tomorrow night are those that we've never experienced before. So just know that they're going to be just lovely and profound and elegant and just swim in it. Really swim in love. That's what it's all about. The Archangel Collective, sights and sounds will bring many delights. And in your new expansive training, create the silence and the union with these offerings to awaken what resides within you. So any new stage of offering, whether it be the celestial alignment of a new moon, equinox, or a full moon, there's always gifts from the universe that are allowing humanity as a collective family, to move in a new energetic frequency. And so the archangels are saying there will be new sights and sounds that will bring many delights for those that are ready, for those that are attuned, for those that are prepared. And so these are all the stirrings, these are all the underpinnings of how humanity is tuning in and changing and altering so that we can be a part of this magnificent ride. And etherically feel as if we're alive, and physically as well. We're melding the etheric and the physical and the spiritual and the physical and all of these aspects that make up all that we are, which is truly diverse. There's not too many other beings in the universe that have the polarity of emotions and have the diversity of emotions that humans do, and the ability to know that we are source divine light to create completely new paradigms for our whole collective in the short amount of time that we have. It's really profound. So when we know this, when we can awaken to it and actually know it, what are we able to create? We've done it without really knowing it. We're doing it because it feels good. But when we really create that state of knowing, we can change anything, including the political arena. We don't necessarily need a political arena. We can have groups of people that are collectives of beings that just have the greater good of all under their better interest. And nobody has to get paid, and nobody has to pay. It's just something that's about the greater good of all. It's not about feeding someone's ego. It's not about feeding someone's bank book. It's about the greater good of all. And humans have the potential to change all of this. And we are, as we speak. So thank you.